The toe touch is another great assessment tool to determine whether or not an individual is ready to deadlift off the floor or pull any kind of deadlift variation off the floor. So this goes hand in hand with the active straight leg raise, and this just gives me more information about the individual's ability to perform any kind of hinging exercise. So compared to the active straight leg raise, we're looking at active mobility of the leg and hip at the same time, whereas the toe touch is going to check a little bit of passive mobility. So what we're going to do is set up with our feet straight, just like any other toe touch. And what we're going to do is going to reach down without the knees bending and touching the toes and coming back up. So really simply, we're pushing the hips back and reaching down. What I'm looking for is any kind of compensation. So if an individual starts reaching down and the hips stop hinging and then they go into this forward flexion of their spine, they're probably very flexion dominant with their lower backs and will most likely feel some sort of pain or twinge or something not right in their lower back. So they don't have the capacity to actually bend forward pain-free, and they don't understand how to hinge compared to flexing of their lower back. These individuals are going to have a hard time learning how to deadlift, and this is what I'm looking for. The toe touch unravels a lot of information. And also, if they have a mobility problem, a lot of times people won't be able to touch the floor at all, and what's going to happen is they kind of just get stuck. So if you translate this into a deadlift position, and I got the individual Y to reach down, they would actually stop at a certain position. And what's going to happen is if they decided to pull off the floor, that lumbar region is going to go into flexion, and all that sheer force onto the spine is not going to feel that great. So this is a great assessment tool to determine whether or not an individual should deadlift off the floor.